Okay. Hey guys. So today I want to talk to you guys about why I haven't been posting Cameron voice on my Instagram account. And the reason for that is because he obviously had epilepsy, which is a form of disability, and I wanted to include him, but I also wanted to include his friend, and one of his friends is China McLean, which is my girl. I've been a China fan ever since Daddy's Little Girls, House of Pain, Ant Farm. Like, China was basically my girl, but I did not know that they were friends, even though I followed both of them on Instagram, and it just never crossed my mind that they were actually friends until like after he passed, and you know, it just makes you feel like appreciate the people that you have, like even if they get on your nerves, because the thing about it is that we all have those good friends, but we also have those fake friends. And Cameron Boyce wasn't a fake friend. He was always himself, and just watching him and rewatching him makes me realize it's okay to be yourself. And as I got older, the older I got, the more I realized it's okay to be yourself, regardless of who ever got to say bad things about you, or stuff like that, because I'm a firm believer, um like if I'm like truly close to you, I will tell you directly how I feel. Now, if we're trying to get close, I would work on it, but I would work on like not being, so strong with everything, and stuff like that, because a lot of people um now always pretending to be somebody else's friend, especially those of us that have disabilities. And I used to just think people were my friend because they were nice to me. No, they were only being nice to me because of my disability. And I don't want that. Like, I just want people to like me for me. But my thing is, if you got something to say about me, you can easily just tell me instead of going to other people, because people will automatically assume like I don't understand what's going on. Like, I'd rather you tell me to my face instead of going to somebody else, because then that's gonna trigger me. Like, hey, like, why couldn't you come to me? Like, if we're really friends, you would come to me and actually say it. But don't come to me all messed up. And that's the one thing people take for granted. Um, because I had this one friend. I'm not gonna say her name, but she, like, I really thought like she was my friend. Like, I thought she was cool and everything. A little different, but I realized she wasn't the friend I thought she was, because it's like it's like you get into it over like the smallest stuff. Like, one time I spent the night at her house, and I was trying to turn her alarm clock off, and um it turned off, and um 2 days later she texts me, and she's like, hey, did you touch my alarm clock? And I was like, yeah, I was trying to turn it off because it was in the way. And then she was like, don't touch it, now I have to fix it, and I can't fix it. I was like, well, sorry, just use your phone. And she was like, no, I'm not good with those, and blah blah blah. I will sleep right through them. And I'm like, okay, well, I didn't know. I just wanted the noise to stop. I'm sorry. And like, yeah, she was just like, don't ever do it to me again, and blah blah blah. I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong, okay? I'm sorry. And then there was this one time in particular that I feel like I regret in a way because of how she just because of how she was and how she treated her family. Like I didn't personally like that because I felt like why would you go and treat your family like crap and they do everything in the world for you? And to me that's just I personally don't like that. And um and I had another friend that two that was a two face. One minute she was nice to me, and the next minute she acted like she was all mean and all tough. Like she was really a bad influence on me. And like she would like she would like do certain things that I wasn't allowed to do, and I would just be like, "Are you serious? Like I know we're teenagers, but come on, dude." And then on top of that, you talk about a birthday party and don't even invite me. And then try to be like, "Oh, well, you invited yourself," um and like all this other crap, and I'm just sitting here like, really? Like what is going on? And like you literally begged me to come. Nobody can give me a ride to your house, and I show up the next day, and then we go back to your other friend's house, and like I don't know, it just made me feel left out because she treated the other friend like um like an angel, but she treated me like I was a piece of crap. And it's hard to make friends, especially if when you have a disability. And people don't seem to understand, people just think like, oh, we can just play in their face. We could just pretend to be their friend. We could just pretend that we like them, and blah blah blah. That's why, like, the older I get, the more I stay to myself. Like, I only have a couple of friends, and those friends are in my family at this point. Yes, I do have friends that I occasionally talk to, but um, my real friends are in my family at this point, and that's my niece um and and my big sister. Like they're really my friends at this point, and my nephew. Um, so yeah, and then my brother, who is my wonder twin, he's really one of my friends now, and those are basically the only true best friends that I actually need right now. And his kids are my friends. So yeah, that's really it. Like it's not a big deal. Like people in your family can be your friends just as well. And I'm really happy that I have those friends still, and those and they will always have a back. They will always have my back. They will always have a special place in my heart because even if we argue, we get into it, we have our disagreements, it all goes together. Because at the end of the day, we all forgive each other. We don't sit there and hold grudges with each other because we work it out as we should. So, yeah.